Hello there. Welcome back to the fourth episode of Valley of Endless War. We're going to be down a player tonight. Yeah, he had to go out of town, but we do still have the rest of our amazing cast. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves? Starting with Seraphine.
Hello. Hopefully my mic is being kind to me tonight. I am Bats. You can find me under Cosmic Bat, Bat with two T's, pretty much on every social media, and I play Zeraphine.
I'm Nifty, and you can find me mostly everywhere as Nifty Root Beer. YouTube, I'm Nasty No Mixie, and I play Merle the Fighter.
All right. Last time on Valley of Endless War, our party was given a choice. Join the military and go along with all the structure and all the rigidness that there is there inlaid with being in the military, or strike out on their own, either join the Crafters Guild or just do their own thing, but with no aid from the government whatsoever. And being that the entirety of the Dwarven oligarchy relies on a system of the more well known you are, the more well connected you are, the more actual currency you have to purchase things. So it it is a big detriment, and I don't think they're aware of exactly how close they are to true danger. However, the last time we had found an adventurers guild disheveled, out of the way, and one single patron left inside who was all but too excited to have guests, to have adventurers again. He was born and raised inside the Adventurers Guild and just sort of waited for new arrivals. Philbin, the Furbolg, who basically cried and worshipped at their feet because they had come finally, was an instant hit with the Crope, and he offered suggestions of going out and finding people who needed help and just doing their best to help, which is what they did. They went out and they found an alchemist who was quite interesting, Jake the Alchemist, a dwarf with elongated, bony like arms who seemed to be able to stretch his limbs. And Major General McPoundy, the head of the Anvil Corps, who gave them a quest at their behest. Go down and destroy or retrieve one of my unmentionable mistakes down in the pits known as the garbage chute. So that's where we are right now, on our way to the entrance to the garbage chute. And who knows what could happen? It's all to be diced. Okay. So, one of the hammer hands, which is what the forgers like to call themselves, thought I had to sneeze, is guiding you toward the entrance to this cavernous chute. Obviously, if you were to jump down the garbage chute itself, there are thousands of swords and weapons down there, and you would meet a very nasty end. So you will have to take a bit of a longer route to get to the area so that you don't die immediately. Um, that being said, this this dwarf who's leading you is kind of in a huff, a bit like he's not very happy to be given this job to lead you to a garbage chute, essentially. But he's like disproportionately angry. Just walking and grumbling and kind of trotting on.
I'm gonna ask him, why are you so mad?
What?
Why are you so mad?
I've worked in that forge for over 15 years, and you go in one day and you get an audience with Moidra McPoundy? It's insanity.
Well, I'll take a swig of my flask.
It's just
Have you simply tried
all envy.
asking for an audience with them?
Right?
One doesn't. You can't just ask for these things. Has to be earned. Or at least I thought so.
So it takes another couple of moments, and he does lead you to a door that looks a lot like a submarine door, very much like the and he, as he opens it, you see him turn his nose away, and coming out of this garbage chute, yeah, there's not just swords and shit down there. It's everything. Every goddamn thing from the Dwarven Oligarchy. This is where they throw it. When they don't
I
need
rub
it
a little
anymore.
bit of the whiskey that I have in my flask under my nose.
Yeah. Doesn't help.
Mm.
Not much. That being said, you all kind of and lean over, and it's a bit of a drop inside of this, even here, because you're not falling on a path. You're just falling on garbage piles.
I'm gonna ask him, how are we supposed to get down? How far is it down?
It's like 15 feet.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna ask him, how are we supposed to get down there?
What do you mean?
Well, we can't fly or float.
Jump.
Does any spot look like it would be safe to jump?
I mean, it all looks like it's all bags and kind of, there's a couple of pools of things.
God.
But yeah, it all looks really soft, but really nasty to have to land in.
Is there anywhere we could tie, like, because is it a straight drop down or like,
It's pretty straight drop down, yeah.
could we tie a rope to something? Is there somewhere we could tie a rope?
I
He
have rope.
kind of rolls his eyes. And he goes and he grabs a rope and he ties it to the door handle itself, the spinning door handle.
He goes, soon as you drop down there, I close the door, the rope gets cut. So you have to find your own way out.
How do people normally get out?
Nothing ever comes out.
Why did I think that's what you were gonna say?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Can I look around to see if there's any like opening or anything?
You look inside and you do see there are chutes which are currently dropping garbage. One could fly up and out if they had the means to. But there are several doors which line this large, and I mean large. This is one singular room that is probably 8,000 feet across.
Oh my god, okay.
It is just mounds and piles and like large toxic lake almost down here.
I'm gonna ask him, why can't we keep the door open, or you can't stand by it for when we are done?
Why the hell would I want to keep the door open? We're trying to keep the smell out.
Am I able to tie my own rope so you don't have to cut it, so we can get back up?
No.
Why do you have to cut the rope?
Or the door will cut the rope automatically as it closes.
Oh, I didn't realize it was tied like outside. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's an airtight door. It will-
Okay, I thought it was
Is there
tied
a
onto
way we
like
could
the.
signal
Yeah.
them? Like, if there's a way that we could contact you to open the door once we're ready to leave.
I suppose you could throw a spell up one of the chutes
Right. That
And
could
that-
work.
and maybe, I don't know. I've never had anybody try and get out of here before. This is new territory.
How high up are the chutes? They're 15 feet, did you say?
the chutes are about as high up as the room is wide, so about 8,000 feet.
Oh.
It's a
Sweet
giant
mother.
dome.
Okay. Yeah. I could shoot a spell up like a flare in a sense when we're ready to come out.
Just make sure it's not fire. Because
Oh.
you really don't want to do fire down here. It's not good.
We can make
Anyways,
something
have
work. I think
fun.
I have
And he pushes you.
Oh, he pushes down.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And he closes the door. You're-
Right, couldn't stand the smell anymore. I guess. Jesus.
You fall for 5 feet, 10 feet, 15 feet. You land. Something pokes at your armor, Merle. If you weren't wearing armor, it would have probably hurt. Zeraphine, you're pretty sure you're in poop.
Oh no.
Mm,
We need to find somebody with prestidigitation after this.
oh, disgusting.
Poor Mikhail is not in very much better circumstance.
Okay, so do
It's
we
a great
know
start.
what we're looking for? Like what it looks like and stuff?
It is
We've got blueprints.
a sword, and you've got the blueprints to it. You're fairly certain what you're looking for.
Okay. Let's just start looking.
God.
As you start to try and get up, it's difficult because everything you do, you kind of slide the pile a little bit underneath you.
Oh God.
It's the entirety of this 8,000-foot thing is going to be difficult terrain.
Great. I was afraid you were gonna
And
say.
you're fairly certain that the longer you stay down here, the more chance you're going to have to become diseased before you get out of here. Yeah.
Alright, so we need to work fast.
Yes.
Yes. You do know that just based on the direction of how you got to the porthole, that the workshop should be somewhere in that direction.
Okay.
I think we should start underneath that chute because it's likely it probably hasn't traveled far from where it would have fallen down.
I agree.
Okay, I'm just gonna start making my way down towards where I think the chute is. That will be from
Same
Okay.
words.
The three of you start trudging on your way to access this chute. I need a couple things. I need for the both of you to make Constitution saves, and then I'm gonna roll, and we'll see if you need to make other saves.
Oh no. I got a 9.
I love this so much right now.
I don't.
Talk about environmental hazards.
Oh God.
21.
21.
21 and a 9.
Very good. Alrighty. This will be for that. Ooh. So, I want to see the game log for this. 9 and a 21. So, Mirabelle, it's tough down here for you. Starting to feel a little bit ill. Like like you could puke at any minute. And it just keeps and with every breath it just really gets kind of worse and worse.
Yeah.
But you're a pretty sturdy girl. You figure you're probably going to be able to handle it for a while. Zeraphine, you have been in many a sewer. Yeah. So you're kind of just hanging in there right now. You travel for, I want to say, about like 200-ish feet before you hear a sound. It definitely came from above you. Dexterity saves. Someone is dropping their garbage right now.
Oh no. It's so close to a 20. It was an 8.
I had 7.
So you're both of you pelted by garbage bags that have fallen about 100 feet. You're still toward the start of where the dome starts to climb. So it hasn't fallen that far yet. But even garbage bags falling at 100 feet, they still hit you and that you still take some damage. So Zeraphine, you take 6 damage as a garbage bag kind of pelts you in the head and you and oh my god. Now, Merle, you also take 6 damage from a garbage bag that had a particularly heavy object in it. So it's not fun. Not fun down here. So you start to travel a little bit further. And you begin to hear like scraping, muttering. There's a voice in here, kind of talking to themselves. A string of constant muttering and curse words, and it's just punctuated by every once in a while thump, 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 thump. And it's
What language does it sound like it's like
off
speaking?
in this direction. You hear it in common.
Okay. Should we see if there's somebody here?
Yeah. I'm going to send Nyx to check first, maybe. And I'm just going to send Nyx off in the direction and look through their eyes.
I'm gonna guard
Curious
her.
question.
What's happening?
A bat's sense of smell. Pretty good.
Oh no.
Your friend, while really trying to hang in here, is having difficulties keeping their eyes not from watering. Flying in this is not gonna be advisable. Not for Nyx. Poor guy.
It's okay. We might have to scope this one out for ourselves, I think.
All right. I'm gonna pull out my flail and I'm gonna ready it if anything tries to attack us.
I'm going to pull out my rapier and also ready it.
Okay. Pulling your weapons. You attempt to climb over this berm of garbage that kind of obstructs your view from this creature you don't know. And as you climb up, you fall as it falls underneath you, and then you climb some more, and you finally do hit the crest over this berm, and you see a female form, short, stocky, throwing trash over her shoulder.
So you would just see this, like this dwarf probably standing at like 3'7". They have like white spiky hair that is like coming out in all different crazy ways. Like does not look like they brush their hair or comb their hair. Got a set of goggles on top, and her back is facing you guys as there is a small little like what looks to be like a makeshift doll made out of like old scraps of metal and spoons with a helmet on top with a crudely drawn smiley face. And you just watch as like you just hear, oh, what about this? How about this, Cordelia? No, okay, that's junk too. Oh, all right. What's this? And she's like kind of like manically just picking through the garbage, and she pulls out a sword. She goes, "What about this?" And just kind of plops it in front of it, and she kind of turns her head, her eye twitches as she's like listening to the imaginary voices in her head. She goes, "No, yeah, this is junk too, way too heavy." And she's gonna just go and just toss it. And she is just continuously muttering to herself. She goes, "I'm gonna find me some treasures. It's gonna be a fucking adventure." And she is just continuously talking to Cordelia, going through trash, and is just muttering. You kind of hear every now and then she's just like, "Huh? What? Okay, I'll try there." And then she's gonna go to another spot and just rummaging around and just honestly acting like a fucking crazy ass individual, just digging through the garbage.
This is my favorite character of yours. Fantastic.
Should we? I'm gonna whisper to Seraphine. I don't know how to go about this. I don't want to scare it. Should we? I don't know if we should go on either side. Just yell.
I feel like maybe if we should approach cautiously. I'm a little
Yes.
bit afraid.
I am too. I don't want to scare it though, or think that we want to attack it. So I'm gonna. Am I able to keep my flail ready and put it behind my back so to kind of hide it from her? Question mark.
It's very much like sneaking up on the wild cat.
Yeah.
like
Yeah. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and hide my flail behind my back and approach with caution.
Okay. You kind of shoulder your flail, keeping the long pole part of it behind your head.
Maybe about 20 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
As soon as she hears hello, she kind of freezes up. She goes, "Oh my God, it's a new voice. Who are you?"
Is she facing me or is she turned
No, her
around?
back is facing you still. She's just kind of sitting there, just like twitching, looking around, and then you suddenly just kind of like watch as she bends backwards, like exorcist style, and you just see one red eye and one gold eye just staring right at you. Goes, "Oh dear God, the voices have images now." Ah! Ah!
I'm not a voice. We're not voices. I'm a real person. My name's Merle. How long have you been
Quite
here?
all right.
What?
How long have you been here, and are you quite all right?
You kind of watch as like she kind of like slowly, like her head stays in one place, but her body just kind of slowly turns and faces. And she goes, "Oh, excuse me. Give me just a moment. And she slaps herself on the chest, and she goes, "I didn't realize I was having guests. Fucking Cordelia, you did not tell me if we have fucking guests coming." And she just kind of like slaps herself, hitting with prestidigitation. It does nothing, and she goes, "Let me clean myself off here. You said your name is Squirrel, right?"
Merle, and this is
Squirrel,
Seraphine.
got it. Okay, who are you?
We were sent here
They're
by
saying hello.
McPoundy. Does that ring a bell?
It's pretty hard to not know Major General McPoundy in Dwarven society, although you have been a little out of touch for a while.
Do you want me to roll like a history check?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Physical dice or digital dice?
Digital.
Digital. Got it.
I'm gonna
So history.
I'm gonna alter
check.
your stats real quick before
Okay.
we do that. Menage. So abilities.
Let me know when you are ready.
I'm actually gonna boost this quite a bit. And then
I missed you, Tate.
yeah.
As soon as he
Good.
told me he wanted this character, he's like, I could be like a little short raccoon. Like, fuck yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Oh, those are much nicer. So, history check. That is a 6.
With that, you've heard the name before. You think?
So this individual, they kind of sit there and like first upon being asked like how long they've been down there, you literally watch is like they just like tilt their head to the side, they go cross-eyed for a minute. I lost count after all my fingers and toes. Gordelia, do you know how long we've been down here? Silence.
She says 12 months.
Oh, okay. All right. So 12 months. So, that's a long time. As for this Poundy individual, Poundy. Huh. I know that name. Cordelia, do we know a Poundy? Is he like did he come and visit the other day? Like, is he one of them voices in my head too?
He's
What
got
do you think?
he drops the best treasure right over there.
Oh. Yeah, I know, Poundy. Why you here? Why you want to know? You trying to get in on my stash?
No, he sent us. Are you? Do you need help?
Oh, honey, we all need help down here, but there ain't no helping me. That's why I just sit here and go through the garbage, and all I need is Cordelia, right, honey?
Can we hear this thing talking to her at all?
It
Okay.
does not talk. It does
Okay.
not move.
Okay.
It's like a Wilson.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't know if it was like something that was you were actually talking to, and it was.
She definitely
just-
hears the voice.
Okay. Okay. Cool. I'm like, no, we're just here, strictly business. I'm just wondering if you would like to, because when we're done with our business, we're gonna leave. Do you want to try to come with us to get out of here? You can bring Cordelia.
Is there garbage where you're going?
Sporadically throughout the city, yes.
You actually do know of a way out of this place. It's right by your hut.
So did they ask that they were looking for a way out?
Mm-mm.
No. So first, the dwarf just kind of sits there for a minute, again, just going cross-eyed. She goes, so why exactly are you guys here again? You said this individual sent you?
We're looking for a particular item.
Hmm?
We're looking for a particular item.
To steal.
What are you saying exactly? I can't quite hear you. I'm sorry.
Cordelia is saying to steal.
So again, this individual just kind of twitches and she goes, you're here to steal from me? This is my garbage pit. This is my home. This is where I find my crafts, my golden, my treasure.
No, definitely not steal. I mean, if you help us find it, maybe we can make a trade.
What do you
I'm
think,
just looking for
Cordelia?
one particular item.
Why should I help you?
We could give you something in turn.
There isn't really anything I ever want. I can't even find here.
If you help them, they'll leave quicker.
You could get rid of us faster.
That's a good idea, Cordelia. All right. Since Cordelia seems to think very she kind of cuts it highly of you guys of to helping y'all, I guess I can do my best to help you out of here or find whatever you were looking for. But you better have something good for me, because I need to make sure Cordelia here is happy with the gifts that I bring her. She gets a little feisty.
It's about at this moment. You've been digging in this spot for a while.
She would have also had detect magic up, by the way.
Mhm.
Yeah.
One of the spots that you were digging at, a hand.
Oh, lordy. Would you look at that? Seems they've come out to play.
A mangled, putrid arm grabs and just shifts out of the garbage. A zombie dwarf.
God damn it. This shit
And then
again.
and there's a number of them that are coming.
You watch the dwarf just go into a big grin. She goes, "Hooray! We got ourselves a herd incoming. I'm going to show these folks how they call me Ranga the Wrangler." And she's just, like, you just kind of watch as, like, just, she is shaking with excitement. She goes, "Cordelia, tag me in!" And just, again, doesn't move, nothing. And she goes, "Yeah." And then just is just ready.
I need you all to roll initiative.
And by the way, meet Ranga. That is a dirty 20.
God, not 20 for 22.
Smash.
Dirty 20 and a 15. Alrighty. Mirabelle.
How far away am I from these?
There are 3 arms and heads coming out of the trash somewhat below you. Within about 5 to 10 feet, there's 3 of them.
Okay. I'm gonna get to the closest one. Preferably put myself in between 2 of them to stop them from running toward them.
Okay.
Or going toward them. And I'm gonna go whatever one's on my right we'll go with. And I'm gonna take my flail that I have out and boop.
All right. Go for it.
Maybe. Here we go. 11.
11 does hit.
Oh, nice. That is 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage.
Mhm.
You thwack this zombie and hit it directly in its arm, and its arm
And because I hit that one will have disadvantage on its next turn.
right. You're 5th level, yes. Fine.
Yes.
Do you get an extra attack?
Do I?
I'm not certain.
Oh, I do.
I do believe.
Yeah, attacks per action too.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna javelin it again.
Okay. Javelin or
No, flail. Sorry,
Mace.
that was for the
Flail.
javelin. This is for the flail, which was better, 22,
hell yeah.
and that is 9 points of damage.
Yeah. This one zombie, absolutely, his head separates from his body and flies about 20 feet.
I'm also gonna turn to Ranga as that happens. Is this something that normally goes down here?
Oh, darling, this shit happens all the time. It keeps me on my toes. I love it. Now hit some.
Is that all you're going to do on your turn?
Yes, that's it.
Okay. Ringa,
Yes.
your turn.
All right. How many? Like you said, there's 3.
There are 10. Well, there was 10. Now there's 9.
Now there's 9. Okay. Which ones of them are like all closest in a group?
You've got D, E, I, and J.
Do we have anything like displaying on map or
Um,
it's just theater
Not-
of the mind?
yeah, not really for this. No.
Okay. So like Ranga's gonna just kind of like, you kind of watches her head just kind of tilts and twitches as she's looking at everything around her, and then she lands on the group and like in front of her, and she goes, all right. You kind of watch as she sits there, she widens her stance, and she cracks her neck and her knuckles, and she goes, all right, let's do this, and Eldritch Blast.
Hell yeah.
It will be 120 feet. And how many beams is it?
It's
Okay, level
Eldritch
5,
Blast.
3. Okay, no, it's
It's
okay. So it's 2 beams.
2 beams. I believe,
Okay.
yeah. Do you have Agonizing Blast as well?
I think so. Hold on. I believe I do. Give me a second. Features and traits. Yes, I do have Agonizing Blast.
Awesome. So roll your second hit.
Okay. La 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 la. Eldritch Blast. 13.
That still hits.
Fuck yeah. All right, let's roll some damage. All right, 8 and 11.
So that was 2 different zombies or 1 zombie?
She would probably go for 2 different zombies. Like, she's literally like extending her hands. She's just like, like.
All right. 2 zombies fall over and start clambering back up. Yeah, they have new giant holes in their bodies where they didn't before.
And I don't believe I can really do anything for a bonus action. Like, I think I can throw a dagger, but I don't know if the rules have changed since then.
I don't believe so. I haven't looked too much at the 2024 rules for.
All right, for just like bonus action / like free action, like you just suddenly just like see Ranga's like head twitch, and she turns to Cordelia and she goes, "Cordelia, be quiet. I'm trying to focus here, okay? Don't you dare be backseat elders blasting me here, all right?" And that will be the end of my turn.
Perfect. Yes. Yes. Zerfing.
How far away from us are they?
They're all pretty close. They all kind of came up out of the garbage from underneath you.
Stunning. Might have to go for my rapier. All right. I want to go for whichever one is closest to me with my rapier and just try and slice it through the neck.
Okay.
17 to hit.
Yeah. I'll do it.
Oh, hell yeah. 5 damage.
5
Uh,
damage.
uh, next.
I believe
Oh,
you have
no.
advantage to hit with your next strike.
I
The rapier.
do. Yes, I do. I don't have any. That's only on this turn though.
Mm-hmm.
But for the end of your next turn. Oh wait, so I can use that on the next turn. Okay. Just figure this out.
You can bonus action dodge, disengage, or not dodge, dash, disengage, and so you can disengage and get like into a more strategic position.
Is there anywhere higher up, like a little bit further back that I can move to?
There certainly is.
That'd be
It's a
difficult.
garbage pile. It's difficult
Yeah.
terrain. So you're half movement, but you could possibly get there.
Let's move it. Okay. I might just. What am I gonna do? I'll stay where I am for the time being, I think.
Okay. So that being said, it is Zombie B's turn. Bee zombie? He's gonna try and hit Merle. Does a 12 hit you?
It does not.
Okay. No. Constitution save. Second one is going to try and hit Ranga. Does a 10 hit? Ranga. Tay.
I'm
Does
so
a 10
sorry.
hit?
A 10 hit? I apologize. I was looking through my stats and stuff. No, 10 does not hit.
Okay.
Also, I believe I do already have mage armor up because I can automatically cast it.
Great.
So my DC should be a 15, I think. A 13
like
plus
that.
plus my dexterity modifier. So it will be it will be 15. Yay.
All right. Zombie D is going to attempt to hit Ranga. That's a 15.
Beats it.
It's 9 damage.
Like it's like how does it hit Ranga? Just or Ranga?
It's just a
like
swipe at
literally
ya.
Ranga just takes the hit. She kind of like goes like sways a little bit. She comes right back up. She goes, "Whoo! I felt that one." Woo! And she just kind of just again crazy ass grin on her face. She doesn't even seem like hurt or upset. If anything, she seems more excited now.
Masochist.
Hmm.
Great. Zombie E is gonna try and attack Merle. No, miss. Zombie F. Try and attack. That's Merle again. That's for a dirty 20.
That'll hit.
Only 2 damage. Zombie I. Natural 1. Actually falls over prone. That's Zombie J. Natural 1. Actually falls over prone. What is
These
happening?
guys are clumsy.
Zombie K. This is the one that Zeraphine hit. 13? No. 12. Does a 12 hit you, Zeraphine? No. Okay. And last zombie on Zeraphine as well. No way. So these zombies swing at you, and you just, all of you, very deftly maneuver and get out of the way of almost all of these strikes from these 9 zombies. Merle?
I'm gonna go for the one that went for me, or one of them that went for me.
Okay.
I'm gonna strike it with a 9. And I'm gonna try again with my
That
second
hits.
attack. Oh, does it?
Yep.
Oh, my second attack was a dirty 20. So here's the damage for both those. That's 5 and 9 damage total.
Five and 9 damage total.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that 14? Yeah, 14.
Huh. Oh, that's terrible. Why did it look like that?
What'd you do?
Hold on. Trying to make a map. All right. You said it was how much damage?
14 total.
14 total on a 1 zombie. It's going to be this one here. Yeah. He is pretty damaged. There's a giant hole where you kind of
Okay.
just sent the spiked piece of your maul right into his chest area. But he's still hanging on 1 health.
Can I maneuver myself so because the one on my right would be dead if there's another one on his other side, or just put myself in between 2 again? So I don't, but I'm not going to leave his area.
Absolutely.
Okay. And that's it.
Surfing. Or Taylor.
Yes.
What does Ranga do?
So question. When it comes to the cantrip, hold on. Magic stone. If I were to make like a physical attack with like a weapon, would I be able to use my bonus action to charge magic stone to use in my next turn?
We've asked about this before.
Yes.
Yes. And the
Okay.
ruling was no.
Okay. So all these zombies, are they like out of the garbage, or are they like waist up, or
Some of them are still crawling out. They're kind of like reaching for you from the ground, and some of them are fully out of it. They kind of climb out pretty quick.
all right? Are some of the ones that are like fully standing? Excuse me. Are they near her or in front of her?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh god damn it. I didn't realize the fucking damage on that was like absolute fucking shit. So I'm going to scratch that. You just again watch as Renga just kind of sits there again. She just like wiggles her fingers and just immediately blasts another 2 Eldritch Blast, and she's just sitting here and she's yelling obscenities the whole entire time, just like fuck you. I don't care what you think. Don't give me that look. And she's just like just yelling, and again still going over to Cordelia and like complaining about like Cordelia just not shutting up. So for the first one, that will be a 18. For the second, that will be a 25.
Oh yeah. Both hit.
And first damage is going to be 11. Second damage is going to be a 5. Now, will I still be able to use my bonus action cantrip to cast Magic Stone, or due to the fact that I did a cantrip already, I will not be able to do so? Okay.
No.
All right.
So were these the 2 same ones you'd hit before? Or
If there was one that like the one that swung at her and hit her, she's definitely aiming at that one. And
Okay.
then and then the other one it's just whichever one is like nearest. She's not like being strategic at all about this. It's just whoever she sees, she just starts a blasting. Like, and as like these Eldritch Blasts are going off, you're watching just like garbage just fly everywhere.
It was 11 and how much?
It was 11 and 10.
10. Yeah. So you blast into oblivion one zombie who you'd already hit that hit you, and the second one is just one that you swing around and
As soon as she's
outside.
done, she just kind of goes like this, and she goes, yes.
Zerafing. There's the one that you already hit last time, but if you try to hit again, you have advantage, which means sneak attack.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'll probably just. Is that one prone or not prone?
Not prone.
Sweet. I am going to. God, sorry, I've got so many sneak attack options now. Yeah, I'm gonna sneak attack it with my rapier again.
Okay.
And okay, good thing I've got advantage because that was okay, never mind.
Both would have
14
hit.
to hit.
Both
would have
hit.
Yeah, oh damn. Easy.
These guys are easy to
Okay.
hit. They don't move fast and they don't wear armor.
7 plus 9, 16.
Yeah, he's fucking dead. You just kind of hear a squelching sound as your rapier bursts through his forehead. And you kind of pull it out, and he flumps to the ground. Let me see. Oh, he does actually. Return to 1 hit point on Dead Fortitude.
Okay.
Next up, but he is going to be prone and not able to attack on his turn. Zombie B attacking Merle, miss. Zombie C attacking Merle, miss. Zombie D stab. Zombie E attacking Ranga, and that's more than likely a hit. 13, 14, 15, 16.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, 1d. For 6 damage. I don't know why I held up 5. Zombie F misses you. Zombie I
Gotta be quicker than that.
gets up from its prone position and goes for Zeraphine. That's a hit for 2 damage. And Zombie J gets up from prone and misses Zeraphine. Zombie K is unable to do anything as it just came back from Undead Fortitude. Zombie L is going to head over towards Merle. Is going to actually do like a kind of a lunge at you, Merle. And you just kind of shield. And it falls forward. Falling prone. Mirabelle.
So there's one that's prone now by me, and then there's the one that I almost killed that still next to me.
Right, yeah.
Still alive? Okay. So I'm gonna do my first attack on that one that's I attacked before.
The one you
With
attacked
my
before,
flail.
okay.
Yeah. And that is a 26
Yeah.
to hit.
Fuck yeah.
With 12 points of damage.
He's absolutely dead if he doesn't save. Oh. He saves. So you hit him and you whack him in the leg.
Mhm.
His leg goes flying, but he just falls over, but just is still.
That's gonna freak me the fuck out. So I'm gonna, because I knew that should have killed him. I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay.
Like, no, thank you. That is 23.
Yeah, absolutely.
5 damage.
And the DC's going up. Unreal. He does die, but boy, that was close.
Jesus.
And
then I'm gonna
tough, man.
once again make sure that I am just kind of like bloop myself, staying in right next to the prone one essentially, but put another one on my other side.
Okay. Little bit harder now. They're kind of spreading out, more
Spread out.
sparse.
That's fine.
But yeah, you can definitely stand over the prone one, like shaking that flail, ready to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, for sure.
Tay, what is Ranga doing?
So,
You now have 2 that are by you that are very hurt.
all right. So, Ranga again, literally is just, she's going, she's just going around and blasting. You kind of again watch her like bend backwards. She's blasting, and she is going to turn to the 2 injured, and she goes, "You guys look like you could use a nap. All right, Betty Bat time." And then she just, and again, just Eldritch Blast twice.
Okay.
Oh, that is a 12 to hit.
Hits.
Oh, fuck yeah.
They have 8 AC.
And a 25.
Go for it.
Got 9 points of damage. And 11 points of damage. And again, she's like, whew, keep it coming. Keep it coming. Let's
The
go.
first
Who wants
one
another feat?
dies. The second one absolutely dies. Okay. Zerfing. You now have 3 surrounding you. You've killed one, I believe? Or you almost killed one, but he stayed alive.
He sure did. I'm gonna go for the next one closest to me that looks like healthier. And I'm gonna hit it. Are any of them within 5 feet besides the other one that I in the forehead?
Pretty much all of them. They're kind of
Stunning.
surrounding
I'm
you.
gonna go
A little
for the
concerning.
next closest one. I'm gonna hit with chill touch. I wanna like smack him with it. Huh. Okay, 10.
That hits.
Stunning. For 15.
Holy shit. This is a healthy one you went for?
Yeah.
So I have to roll a 20 to save him. I do not. You watch
Yeah.
as Chill Touch, like this necrotic hand, skeletal hand, enters the body of this zombie. It's a zombie. Like, and then he freezes all from his insides out. And you watch as he breaks upon the ground.
I look at the next one like, you next, bro.
Yeah, so Zombie B after Merle. 13. 16? Hit you, Merle? Damn, you're tanky. Zombie I. Mrs. Zerfine. Zombie K from the ground. Disadvantage. Oh, natural 1. He actually goes to hit you and kind of, in doing so, puts himself in a position where Zombie L is going to come in and try and hit you and accidentally stomps on the other zombie, killing him. Zombie L does go in for the hit for you, though. However, as he steps on the zombie, he falls over. As his foot gets stuck in the skull, now crushed. Merle, there's one on you.
I'm gonna attack it.
Okay.
Swing my flail for 25.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And that takes 6 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to swing again
Do it.
for an 18.
Absolutely.
7 damage.
Fucking killing it. Not literally as it lives, but
Rude.
Ranga. There are 3 left. One which Merle is fighting that is very heavily damaged now. And 2 which are around Zeraphine, but they're like both prone. It's kind of sad. They're all falling over around her. All these boys, they fall at her feet. What would you like to do? Raga.
Oh,
That's you.
So, how many are left?
3.
3. Let me see here.
If only I had 3 Eldritch Blasts.
Are they all like? Are they? Are they all in? Hold on. Let me read the spell real fast. Okay. Ranga is gonna start just getting like really just fucking like annoyed, and she's just like, God damn it, this is stirring up all my trash. I had everything so well organized, and she's just gonna turn to how many can I do? Okay, so how many concentration? Okay, I think it's damn it, I think it's just one. Activity. So suggestion, is this like is it only one person or one creature?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, 1 creature. All right, never mind.
I believe they have to be of sufficient intelligence to be able to follow an order.
That's true. That's true. Oh, but I do have this. So Ranga's gonna kind of take her goggles on like the top of her head. They cover her heterochromic eyes, and she takes a deep breath in through her nose. And goes, "All right, let's finish this and turn up the heat, shall we?" And she's gonna cast Scorching Ray,
Nice.
which has 3 beams.
Mm-hmm.
So I roll 3 times, right?
You do indeed.
All right, I got a 24 for the first one. I got a 11 for the second one. And I got a 22 for the third.
Hell yeah.
All right. And with that, I'm rolling damage. That will be 9 points for the first hit, 6 points for the second, and 4 points for the third.
All right. The first one downs its target. No, and it does not come back. The flame overtakes it, and it burns in hellfire.
Ooh, extra crispy.
Next up, Surfing. It's just the 2 around you, and they're both still prone. You have advantage to hit, no matter what.
Amazing. And they hit once.
And I do believe
gonna-
you can do a hit and then dagger strike as a bonus action.
Yeah. I lost both of my daggers in one of our fights, and I haven't replaced them yet.
Oh.
I've been meaning to replace them, which is why
How did you lose them?
When we were fighting in the cave system, one of the goblin thingies, whatever that could turn invisible, stole my daggers.
That's right, the boggers.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah, this is my
no,
problem. I can't dual wield anything because I got a rapier and a short bow.
that's so bad.
I know. I need to find some daggers in here. So I can't
Hell yeah,
do much besides one thing. So I'll just chill touch the healthiest one
for sure.
for 25
Absolutely.
and 12 points of damage.
Natural one. It dies the same way the other did. Absolutely
Amazing.
freezes from the inside and just kind of freezes and melds to the rest of the garbage around it. There's only the one left. It scrambles to its feet and it barrels towards you, Zeraphine. Come on. This is the hero zombie. Absolutely not. That's a natural 3. He swings at you, and you just parry it with your rapier. Merle.
All right. So what's by me still?
There's only the one left. Buys everything.
Okay. Am I close enough to get to that one?
With it being difficult terrain, you're all pretty close to. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
30.
Yeah.
I'm 15 feet from it. Okay. I'm gonna trudge through the trash as fast as I can. I'm gonna, on the way, swinging my motherfucking flail at it, and I'm gonna hit it with a 9.
Yes.
Oh shit! Okay.
I told you they have AC.
Oh, I don't hear the right.
They're
That's
not
that's for 12 damage.
100%. Hold on a second. No, it dies.
Okay.
It just
And there's no more left
that's it.
after him. Okay.
You all kind of instinctually, and
Where they at?
as you breathe heavy, it's kind of like.
Ranga just kind of turns to two and she goes, "Damn, you guys do a pretty good damn job handling them knuckers. Gordia don't do shit."
You were bad yourself.
Oh, I love blasting them little fuckers. They can be a little irritating sometimes, but then sometimes you're gonna find some weird shit from up where they pop up from, because that's usually where the good stuff is. You know, where usually like them dead people are at, or I don't know. Not quite sure where they come from. I just think people just lose their minds and then they go looking for more. You know what I mean? And
I'm just gonna nod and agree. Yeah.
you just feel just like a big pat on your back, and you're just like, "Yeah, Woo! I'm ready for some more. Anything else? Come on out."
Is there anything you would like to do now that combat is over and you have these bodies here?
I'm gonna ask Ranga. Is it okay if I search through some bodies to see if there's anything of use for you?
Anything that I think is cool, I'm gonna take it. You got it? Or we trade for it. You got it? I guess first come, first serve. God damn it, I hate the garbage rules. And she just kind of says, she goes, "Silly me. Well, how about this? We can just since we, defeated these little fuckers together, I will happily be willing to possibly make arrangements, because you did put in the work. So might as well get something out of it. if it ain't worth my time, you know what I mean?
It's only fair they get what's theirs.
I know, Cordelia. I know. I remember the rules of the garbage pit. Finders, keepers, losers can slit their throats and take it if it's cool enough. But since you guys put in the work, I won't do that. Unless Cordelia asks me to. And she just kind of looks at Cordelia.
I'm gonna thank Cordelia.
Interestingly enough, the doll doesn't talk.
Yeah.
But the head slightly turns your direction.
Would you look at that? Oh, she likes you.
Oh no. Oh, okay.
Crudely drawn smiley face on this helmet.
It's freaky, but you're not sure if it's just from the shifting of the garbage, from all the battling.
Uh-huh.
It's just unnerving that it happened in that moment.
Yep.
She seems to like you. Make eye contact. Or else she'll
Noted.
get you.
Noted.
She came into the night like a rat.
So roll investigation. Anyone who's checking through these bodies.
Cordelia is definitely fucking searching them corpses.
Depending
Dirty
on
20.
what you roll, that'll be how many you search and how.
Oh, I'm guidancing myself, by the way.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah,
A
really.
warlock with guidance. Ridiculous.
Oh fuck! That is a goddamn. That is a
Thank
6
goodness for guidance.
plus 2 for a 8.
You frantically search through two of them. Mirabelle and Zeraphine, you search through a couple of them, and not much is found on any of them. With Zeraphine, you do come up with a note. It's old, and it's very worn and kind of sticky.
Ugh.
But as you carefully peel it open, you can read, "It came from me again. This dwarf is so weird. I've never met a dwarf like him.
Interesting.
He's clearly not worried about gaining favor or reputation. And he's clearly not worried about not having any. It's almost like debt doesn't touch him. And yet, he's dangerous. I can tell. Every time he comes to talk to me, I feel as though my life will end."
I'm so sorry.
Almost, but-
I'm so sorry. I tried to read the mic fast enough.
Hey, you did pretty good.
They
You did
snuck up
pretty
on
good.
me.
And at the end of the letter, you see it's "Beware of Al," and the name cuts off.
You can't see any of the name.
No. It's all splotched and faded from time.
I'm gonna nudge Merle. Hey, look at this. Look at this note I found on one of the bodies. What do you make of it?
I read it. And does it say he? And this is clearly a she, question mark? In the note?
Right. The note says
Okay.
he.
Okay. I feel like there's definitely something else down here with us. We can try and ask her to see if she knows of another dwarf. But it almost makes me scared that maybe they do know each other and they're friends, and I don't know.
Vaguely, if she's alone down here besides the zombies, I suppose. I don't know.
Has Ranga really run into anybody down here?
You'd never run into anyone, but you've spent a lot of time down here. You do notice every once in a while being dropped, absent of any garbage bags, the occasional body of a dead dwarf.
Well, I'll be honest. The only person I've ever met in here is Gordelia and their friends. There is occasionally, sometimes like the bodies that come shooting down the chute. Most of them tend to be dwarves. But sometimes they're nice to like sit up like around like a little table and like pretend having a tea party. They're not very good for conversation like Gordelia over here, but it is nice to see a few new faces.
Hmm.
It's
Quick
even funny when you
question.
stick your hand up their back and you make them like a hand puppet.
Oh, no. So when the dwarfs die, do their bodies go away, or is this just like they can come back and see their dead body?
These dwarves, you have seen dwarves die up there.
Right.
Their bodies do not disintegrate.
Okay.
I don't get many guests down here. People think I'm crazy. Again, she just crosses her eyes.
You're definitely different, but I wouldn't say crazy.
Well, that's not what the voices tell me, but it's so nice of you to say that. And again, she just looks directly at you, eyes still crossed.
She wouldn't say crazy. What would she say?
Did we ever ask you your name?
Oh, okay. After she kind of wipes her hand off. She sends it outwards. She goes, "Name's Ranga."
I grab it and shake it.
She shakes it crazily. She goes, "Like I said, I don't hardly ever get any guests in here. It is so nice to see faces and hear voices that are in my head." And again, you just kind of watch this one pupil, like an iris, just go like the opposite direction. And kind of like it looks like her brain shuts down from it. And she goes, "Yeah."
So this is a real great place to take a quick break. We'll come back and we'll continue this odorous journey through the garbage wastes of the Dwarven oligarchy.
Odorous. That's what I heard. That's what Cordelia calls me sometimes.
We'll be right back. So, seems others are a bit late. That's okay. Alrighty. So, new information gained. A possible name one should keep a lookout for in the future.
Do you have a typed version of that letter that you could send as
A
well?
typed version.
Yeah, of what was on that note. Like you sent
I
it and
can type it out for you later.
okay, otherwise I can just watch it back and I can transcribe it. It was
Or-
too slow.
All right. So the three of you, well, the four of you. Mikhail is here. He's just very much lagging behind. He is immune to poisons, not to disgustingness. And it's very. He's struggling right now. Same as the rest of you, I need the two of you to make another Constitution save.
Be kind.
21.
14.
So what do we have? $14 and a 21. Merle,
Yeah.
you 100% save. You're good.
Good.
Seraphine, you're starting to feel a little bit sick. Like Merle, you're still feeling as sick as you did when you first entered here. Like you've been staying pretty good at that spot. Seraphine, you're starting to catch up to her. It's starting to get a little rough in here. All the smells and all the putrid bodies. It's not great. So you all start traveling in the direction you think the sword will be underneath Major McPoundy's shop area. You travel for about, I want to say, 15 minutes. Ranka is, as she travels, she sort of bends down. Ooh!
You just had occasionally she's like, oh, piece of candy. Oh, sword. and she's literally just kind of like kicking up things, picking up and throwing them. She's not really paying attention where she's throwing them. So
The lot of you begin to see that silence is your friend in this place. The undead are littered everywhere here. Every once in a while, you'll see an arm or a hand just twitch underneath the garbage. And as you quietly, as you can with Ranga, constant stream of whatever's coming out of her mouth at any moment.
what is, oh my god,
Oh,
You do quietly sneak most of the way. There's a moment, though, as you're traveling, getting pretty close to that area where you think the sword might be. When you begin to hear it's sort of an odd, like, zhuzhing sound. Like,
Does Ranga know what this sound is?
you've been down here quite a long while. You know the guardian of this place. Or at least what you consider to be the guardian. This floating head, giant head, with a string of teeth as sharp as nails, stalks with eyes, some of them decrepit and clearly have fallen off. Some of them still very much, even though they're white and milky, the eyes peer about. And you don't see, as it's turned a little bit away from you, but on the other side, a large, dead white eye of a zombie beholder.
Is so are we in any like dim lit area, or is it like brightly lit in here?
The entirety of this area is dimly lit.
Ranga disappears as she casts invisibility on herself. And you just kind of hear like in very low, now I need you to listen here now. That guy right there, he's the head honcho of this place. He may look like a little bit bug-eyed, but let me tell you, oh, he's scary. He'll get you. He'll fucking get you. You see them teeth? He'll use your bones to clean them. Granted, I don't know how we do that because I don't think he has no hands, but it's a figure of speech. We gotta be real quiet, Now, you hear?
Okay.
I'm just gonna nod.
So you're all going to attempt to stealth around this entity. I need you all to give me stealth checks.
Does Ranga get advantage because she's invisible?
Yes, of course.
Yay!
Jesus, Seraphine. Oh,
I got a
poor
9.
Merle.
Yeah.
That's with disadvantage, Merle?
No, I didn't realize it was disadvantage with her
It's from your
eyes.
heavy armor.
It's a dirty 20 for Ranga.
Oh, yeah.
No! I got a nat 1.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Buddy.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, Seraphine, if that was only one more. So,
Wait.
wait.
Wait, what? One more than what I rolled?
If it was only one more, your natural 20 would have canceled out her natural 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. God
Uh,
damn it.
So as you are all sort of wading through this garbage, trying to stealthily sneak about Jesus, yeah. This creature kind of begins to float a little bit unconsciously in your direction. And it kind of and you just hear as it floats towards you, this unnatural energy wafts over you.
Oh Lord, he coming.
In the head. Eye stalk. Eye stalk. Eye stalk. Big eye turns towards you. Ranga, your
Yes.
invisibility drops.
Oh God damn it!
I need y'all to roll initiative.
No.
Remember the last time I sent a beholder after your Tay? Fun times.
Yeah. No, and this is a zombie beholder? Like,
Mhm.
motherfucker. Oh, God damn. That's a 7 for me.
Oh, now rolling at 20. Okay.
Not as bad. This one's already dead.
Got a 5.
23.
7 and 23. My goodness.
I don't want to roll 23 now.
All right. Seraphine, you're up first.
Okay. Has it noticed us?
It has.
Okay. I want to cast Ray of Enfeeblement at it.
Okay. What does Ray of
Let's see.
Enfeeblement do again? Remind me?
So if it hits, then the target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a successful save, the target has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes until the start of my turn. On a fail save, the target has disadvantage on strength-based D20, and it also subtracts 1d8 from all damage rolls.
Subtracts a
Sorry,
D8
that
from all
was-
damage rolls?
Yeah, d8 from all damage rolls if it fails. Otherwise, it has disadvantage until the start of my turn if it
And what
saves.
is your save DC?
What is my save DC? That's a good question. 15.
Okay. That might have saved your lives. Not gonna lie. Yeah, good turn. Jesus.
Hell
What
yeah.
would you like to do with the rest of your turn?
Hide.
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check. As you
I want to-
scramble up and behind a new garbage hill.
26.
Yeah. Might as well have been as invisible as Ranga was a minute ago. Ranga. Okay.
Sorry, I'm reading through a spell right now.
Go for it.
So would a undead beholder be able to take any commands by chance? Or would it just be like,
I mean, you can certainly try.
all right. I am I'm going to cast a suggestion on it. It's going to need to make a wisdom save of 16.
Okay. What are you suggesting?
She is literally Ranga's gonna look at it. And she's gonna put her hands on her hips like this. She goes, "Hey, go on, get
Get.
on out of here!" And she's she's like waving her hands off, being like, "Go on, get Get out of here. We don't want to see your ugly face here no more.
Okay. You feel the spell cast. You feel it reach the beholder zombie. You feel it doesn't understand your language.
God damn it.
It's the
My turn.
zombies.
I tried. Actually, fuck it. I'm for my bonus action. No, since I did a spell, can I do my stone cantrip to charge it and for the next round to fire them? Or is that only like an attack and then a cantrip
So,
or a spell?
Magic stone, you charge the stone as a part of an attack.
Yes, but I thought there
So
was
you
the bonus
you
action
charge
to charge the stone.
you charge up to 3 stones,
Mm-hmm.
and then you throw one of them on that charge.
Okay. All right. So I can't do that. All right. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Well, I tried, you guys. Sorry.
So the beholder twitches in the sky. And he does it. One of its eye stalks. And it begins to glow and enervate, and a beam comes out from it towards Merle. Merle, I need you to make a Constitution save.
21.
21. Merle, you feel as this ray passes over you. You feel your muscles begin to tense up, tighten in a painful way. But you just shrug through it, and you are not paralyzed.
Good.
Another eye stalk. Oop. Well, Seraphine, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, and I need you to make it like your life depends on it, because it does.
Okay. 16.
16. Another eye stalk begins to glow, begins to turn your direction, Seraphine. And as you watch the eye stalk, you are able to dodge out of the way as a beam of greenish black energy cuts into the garbage a perfect line of nothingness. That could have been bad. But that is its turn. Mirabelle. It is currently floating in the air 30 feet above you.
Fuck. I don't even have a bow. And I don't have my javelin anymore. Or no. Yeah, I do. I picked. Did my javelin get stolen?
No.
I picked it up.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that an action to switch my weapons?
It is not. It is a free action.
Okay. I'm going to take the one and only javelin. I need to get more javelins. And I'm going to... You said it's 30 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. I'm going to throw it at it.
Please do.
That's a natural 20.
For 27, yeah, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll your advantage
Eight.
damage.
8 damage.
Did you roll a crit? You did.
Yeah, I did.
Boy.
One of them was a 1.
So it takes 8 damage. The javelin pierces right into it, and you. It freaks out, shaking its body, and the javelin falls out of it to your feet.
Can I pick it back up?
Mhm.
I'm pick it back up.
Pick it back up, throw it.
$22.
22. That hits.
7.
Yeah,
Almost as much as my crit.
absolutely. This one hurts it, but not quite as clearly in a place where it was as aggravated about it. So it does not shake it loose this time.
Right.
Is that your turn?
Yeah. There's nothing else I can really do.
Okay.
On its turn though, because I did hit it with the javelin. Hit a creature with a javelin and deal damage to it. You can reduce its speed by 10 feet until the start of my next turn. The creature is hit more than once by the weapon. That this property, the speed reduction doesn't exceed 10 feet.
Okay. So it can only fly up to 10 feet away. Good. Zerfine.
How far away from it? How
It is-
far away from me
it's-
is it?
30 feet in the air. And kind of like off. to your
30
center.
feet in the air. Okay. First thing, I want to. Which way is it facing? Can I see its big eye?
You can.
All right, I want to shoot at its giant eye with my short bow.
Go for it.
11.
11 does not hit.
Okay.
Arrow just.
As a bonus action, if it's 30 feet away from me, as a bonus action, can I cast Mage Hand? And I want to try and like block its sight to some degree, if I can.
Sure. Mage Hand is invisible though. It's
It
an
says you
invisible.
can make it
it's invisible hand.
invisible. Okay.
Does it? They changed
Yeah, at
the
the very bottom says you
rule.
can make the spectral hand invisible,
Oh, wow.
which I think implies that it might be visible,
It's
but I could be
visible.
wrong.
It was not visible in the 2014 rules. That's interesting. All right.
Yeah, well, it says you can make it invisible, which implies it's visible
So,
to some degree. So
You kind of hold the hand in front of its eye.
yeah, that's kind of the goal. At least distract it or
Okay.
cover its sight to some degree.
Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. No discernible effect as of yet, but it's not its turn yet. Ranga. Ranga.
Ranga. Okay, so you said this thing is like 40 feet in the air.
30 feet.
or 30 feet in the air, is just above Meryl.
It's floating kind of above and around all of you.
Are there any like large mountains of trash that are like that are stacked like above this beholder?
No, not
No.
above it, but there's trash heaps that will be about 10 feet underneath it instead.
Okay.
But you kind of have to travel out, so you're not really gaining much by climbing them.
Yeah. So Ranga's just kind of again just wiggle her finger. She goes, "I'm gonna keep my pimp hand strong," and she's gonna cast Eldritch Blast again.
Okay.
First one is a 26.
Yep.
Second is a 23.
Yep.
All right, first one is 10 points of damage. Second is 12 points of damage.
Jesus.
And can I just like take a dagger and throw it at him?
As a bonus action,
Yeah.
do you have weapon mastery for daggers?
No, I don't.
So I don't think you can.
Okay. Then with that, she's just gonna kind of twitch again. You kind of watch as she like her head cocks to the side, and then she goes cross-eyed again. She goes, "Whoa, okay, let's go. Where are we at? Oh, fuck!" And then again, just like back in the zone.
Zombie beholder. Interestingly enough, opens its mouth and closes it around the mage hand. That's its turn. So, yeah, it destroys the mage hand, but you wasted an entire one of its turns. Mirabelle, what would you like to do? It is at this time that I would just like to remind you, you can look around.
I'm gonna do that. Can I see anything I can use? Throw, bow, anything?
Make an investigation check.
It is a nat 1, sir.
Net 1.
You know what? I might regret this. I'm going to use, because I have Tactical Mind. When I fail an ability check, I can extend and use one of my second wins. Instead of regaining HP, I'll roll 1d10 and add the result to the ability check. Never mind. That's not going to... No, I'm not going to do that. Not with a 1.
You know what? You quickly drop your eyes to the ground. You look about, you kind of skitter around, and you trip and fall.
Of course I do.
You are prone. The thing you tripped and fell on. You look back at it. Is that a javelin?
All right.
Certainly looks javelin shaped.
Hell yeah.
Zerfing.
Any distance stuff besides short bow that I am willing to use in here. So I'm just gonna go for the short bow again. I'm gonna try and hit it.
Okay.
Please be kind. Oh, that's a nat 1.
It's a nat 1.
Yeah.
Does not hit.
We're sucking right now.
Really doing great.
Ranga.
I'm just gonna hide again.
Okay, you do so. As you have yet to hit him with any attack, he is not paying you any mind as the moment, so you're able to hide again. Ranga, what you doing?
So Ranga, she's gonna kind of like scurry into her pocket. She pulls out these three rocks in between her fingers, and they all got different faces on with different expressions. And she goes, Inky, Blinky, Stinky, it's your time to shine. All right, darling, I'm gonna need you to hold strong for me. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Forehead kisses. And she's gonna then throw the first rock. Upon giving them forehead kisses, she imbues them with magic. And she's
Inky,
gonna...
Blinky, Stinky? They're the ghosts from Pac-Man.
Yeah.
No way.
Well, currently, the closest thing to Beholder is it's Beholder's Pac-Man. So
I know. It's great. Okay, go for the roll.
and she's gonna go. Okay, Inky, you're going first. All right. May the wind take you. And that's going to be a 21 to hit.
Oh no. He didn't make it to the power pellet in time. Go ahead.
Okay, magic stone. That is 11 points of damage.
Holy shit! From a
Yep.
stone?
Yep.
Damn!
And as soon as the rock hits, she goes, "Whoa! I'm so proud of you. I knew that forehead kiss was gonna do us good. All right, now you two don't disappoint me." And she then she kind of leaves it. She goes, "You know what will happen? I'll put you in the dark place again." And she just kind of again juggles them in her hand.
Okay, behold a zombie.
That was my that was my bonus action and my action, or do I still have an action?
I think that was just your action to cast it and throw it.
Yep.
So
it's a
bonus action still.
So I still have a bonus action? Well, the bonus action is what imbues it with magic.
Right.
And
Oh. So it's bonus action to imbue it and action to throw it.
so you touch 3 pebbles and imbue them with magic. You or someone else can make a ranged spell attack with one of the pebbles by throwing it and hurling in the sling. If it's thrown at the range of 60 feet, someone else attacks with the pebble. The attacker must use your spell ability modifier. So it says it doesn't say that you use an action to throw it.
Okay. Well, I mean, an action attack to throw it, but then it's a bonus action to imbue it. Right? Let me read this spell.
Yeah.
No one ever uses this spell, Tay. Why are you using this spell?
Well, because Rank is lonely, okay? And she gotta have people to talk to, and sometimes rocks are the only thing that's there next to Gordelia. But Gordelia's little nuts and bolts. You know what I mean? Literally. Shake her head. They rattle around in there.
Is one bonus action cast in time, touch, verbal somatic, duration 1 minute, you touch a 3. So can make a ranged spell attack. So yeah, that's an action. If you cast the spell again, the spell ends on the 3 affected stones.
Yeah, it's really weirdly written.
Okay, so whether the attack hits or misses, the spell then ends on the stone. Okay. Yeah, so it's a bonus action to imbue it, a attack action to throw it.
All right, so That will be the end of my turn.
Alrighty. It's still 11 damage just from a stone. That's
Well, I
crazy.
got max fucking damage on it because it's a D6 plus 5. So I got lucky on that one. Inky,
yes.
Inky pulled through.
Zombie Beholder is going to Seraphina need a Constitution saving throw. It's a sickly yellow
See.
beam of energy comes flying in your
Constitution?
direction.
17.
You succeed.
Nice.
Oh boy. Can't do that one again. No! I can't do that one again. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Ranga,
Yes.
Dexterity save, please.
Dexterity save?
Yes,
Oh
dexterity
no.
save.
All right. Well, let's see what I need to do here. All right.
This,
Hold on.
this is an important one.
Oh. All right then.
Oh, fuck. It's an 11.
a sickly black and green beam of energy cuts a line towards Ranga's position, hitting her left flank. Ranga,
Yes.
you take 24 points of force damage as your left arm is disintegrated.
So, kind of watch as Ranga kind of sits there. She looks at her arm. She looks at the two and she goes, "Ah, gosh, damn it! Can one of y'all give me a hand?" But then after a moment, she kind of looks back. She goes, "Ah!"
Mirabelle.
I'm gonna get up.
Okay.
Definitely getting up. And I'm gonna pick up the javelin if I can. Pick up the javelin, throw it.
This is you pull and the javelin comes out of the ground. It looks like a javelin, but one of the ends is kind of oddly spiked.
Oh.
So you twirl it around, you throw it. Go ahead and roll for a javelin attack. And as it moves through the air, it kind of sings.
12.
12 misses.
Yeah.
So it sings off into the distance.
How far away is Ranga from me and Seraphine?
And you hear it hit the ground and it teleports back to your hand.
Oh yes. Oh yes, thank God I got one.
Ranga is
It's
still
definitely some kind of ranged weapon.
Oh, I'm so happy about this. How far away are these two from me?
Those two?
Yeah.
they're like pretty close to you.
Are they both within 5 feet of me?
Within 5 to 10 feet. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Seraphine
guess.
kind of went off and hit over a hill, so
Okay.
she's a bit away from you.
Looking at Ranga's situation, I want to make sure that I'm 5 feet from her.
Mhm.
My arm! My arm! I think I see the light! I think I see the light!
And that's my turn.
Okay. Well, you have a second attack.
Oh yeah. So picking it up wasn't an action?
No,
Fuck yeah. Okay.
it's the same as equipping it.
24.
24 hits.
Mm-hmm. How do I roll damage for it? Because I don't know what it is.
It is
Or
a
can I-
javelin's damage.
Okay. 7.
You watch as it hits. It takes 7 damage as it pierces into it, and it takes an additional 3 radiant damage that pulses as it
Hell yeah.
teleports back to you. It actually explodes a little bit with radiant energy.
That's sick.
So it is a normal javelin of returning plus radiant damage of a d6.
I can swap that out in my inventory.
Mm.
Fuck yeah.
Just because javelins are a pain in the ass and you shouldn't have to deal with that every single time.
I appreciate that.
Okay, so that is your turn, Mirabelle. You have a new weapon. Zeraphine.
Am I recalling correctly that before we came down here, the dwarf told us not to use fire?
That was mentioned, yes.
Mm. Okay then. This is a problem. And is Ranga wearing any armor at all?
She's wearing like leather armor, but that's like about it. It looks tattered and worn to shit. She also doesn't
Yeah.
have armor on, so her AC is at a 15.
Oh, okay. Cool, that's really not going to be of much use. This is a problem. I am.
So you were told not to use fire, but you figure that's probably because the garbage will catch fire. And this thing is in the air,
Yeah.
so it's up to
I
you.
want to use fireballs. That one. Okay, let's see. Let me just make sure. Let me see what I've got. Hang on. Okay. All right. I'm gonna give in and cast Fireball and 14 to hit.
Okay. 14 does not hit.
Oh my god.
Fireball soars straight
Shit.
in a direction for a good while.
That was the fear. Does it go out or does it like?
It hits a pocket of methane gas
Okay. She'll be alright.
and explodes in a fireball, much akin to an actual fireball spell. Right behind the beholder. So it misses the beholder, hits this pocket that's sitting right behind the beholder, and explodes into a fireball, succumbing the beholder.
Damn.
It is Actually, I'll roll that here because I believe it's yes. The beholder takes 16 fire damage. But you get the sense that that pocket of methane gas could have been anywhere between you and the target. And you got lucky.
Good God. I think that is all I will do for now because hiding hasn't helped me too much.
Okay. Taylor, what does Ranga do?
So like is Ranga like bleeding out or is it like cauterized? Okay. It's just like
Nope. Not bleeding. It is. There is a portion of your torso that now flakes off and kind of turns to dust every once in a while. There's a little flake that just like Mr. Stark, I don't want to go.
oh god. Oh god. So am I gonna be like taking damage every fucking round? Oh
Nope.
shit. No? Okay. First she's like, my arm, it's gone. She's gonna look at her arm, she's gonna look at the beholder, she's gonna look back at her, she goes, fuck you, and just like raises her hand and Eldritch Blast.
Okay. You go to use your left arm and your right arm to Eldritch Blast it twice. And you're like, fuck, 2 blasts from your right hand.
Gonna have to double up on this. All right, ready? And just she is Angies. God damn
You want
it.
to hit?
Nat 1 for the first one.
Oh no.
And second one is a 27 to hit.
Yep.
God fucking damn it. That's just 6 points of fucking bludgeoning damage. And
Pretty good.
yep. That'll be it.
That's your turn, eh?
Yep. She goes back to
Alright.
screaming at her arm. Cordelia, we need to do something. Hurry, hand me one of your arms, Cordelia. And she's but she's panicking.
Zombie Beholder. Turn. It's going to. It doesn't really register the fact that it's nearly gone, nearly dead. And it's going to slowly float down toward Merle. As it has been for the last round or so. Terrible. And 11. It tries to bite onto Merle and just misses entirely. This thing doesn't think tactically, it's just reacts to stimuli. Mirabelle, it is now within 5 feet of you, though.
All right, I'm going to switch back to my flail. Actually, no. Is a maul two-handed?
Maul's one-handed, as far as I know. It's like Thor's hammer.
Okay.
Meow meow.
I'm going to take out my maul, put my javelin back, and I'm gonna swing.
Let's go
5 foot
to
reach.
the mall.
That is an 11.
It does not hit.
So wing again. 25.
That'll do her.
13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. You thwack this thing with your maul. Its big, square head square into its eye. And for a moment, it for a moment you think it might not die. And then it slowly lists to the left. And falls to the ground.
Fuck yeah. I almost want to hit it again, just
Just to be sure.
Yeah.
Double tap.
double tap. Route number 4, I think.
Ranga's still screaming at her arm, or lack thereof.
Yeah. I don't know what to do for that. I don't think I have. Yeah, I don't even have. I don't even have healing potions.
It's character
Zeraphine?
development.
Seraphine, do you have heal spells? Do you have anything to help her?
No, I only have a spell that can heal myself, unfortunately. Do we have any healing potions?
Mikhail just. I don't know.
I don't have any. I just have to bandage you up
Right.
until we.
Yeah, might have to get one at a later time if you can hang in there. There might be some down here. We could have a look around.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Ranga, after like a minute, like she's finally like stops screaming and she's like, God
We're just-
damn it, how the fuck am I supposed to? Now I'm gonna have to be looking through trash half as slow. This is not efficient. This is not efficient at all. I'm gonna have to learn how to pick things up with my toes.
Yeah.
That being said, you are all fairly injured. You are all quite tired. It might be time for a short rest. That's
How-
up to you.
How far is Ranga's hut from here?
Ranga's hut from here. Your hut actually lies outside of this large garbage area, but it's like in a secluded part of the crafters ward. In like,
Okay. Ranga's honestly just gonna plop down on her tush, and she's like again, just kind of again pulls So I will say, like, Cordelia is like this big, aside from like the large helmet on her head. And you would take notice that anytime that she does go anywhere, she kind of picks up Cordelia and just kind of like puts her on her back like a jetpack. And she kind of plops down on her tush and she puts Cordelia beside her and she kind of takes her one arm and well, first she goes to reach out with her other arm and she goes, oh, sorry. Cordelia, what do you think we should do here right now? Especially with this here missing arm of mine, because this is unfortunate.
I shall give you a new one in time.
Oh, really now? Oh, and we're gonna have to make one of them deals again? Oh, you're so nice. Especially like this is why we're friends, Cordelia. I appreciate you so much. Until then, she's gonna kind of take an arm off of Cordelia. She's just gonna kind of try and attach it to her arm. So it's just like this short, like pair of like tongs that are just kind of sticking out on the side of her arm, and she's can she use mending to attach it?
yes.
She's like, okay, all right, here now. Gotta just put this right here. And 1, 2, 3, men for me. Yeah. And And then she kind of sits there and she kind of adjusts it for a little bit. She kind of wiggles it around and it kind of like slaps open and closed. She goes, good for a temporary fix, but this will do for now.
Merle's gonna take a step back.
Just involuntarily, really.
Ranga again just goes, well, this is gonna be an interesting way to shake hands with people. Just like she kind of sticks out the tongue. Ranga, nice to meet you. Take my strong hand.
So,
She's gonna kind of fall back on her back.
is your group wanting to rest right now, or you're all pretty hurt?
After that fight with the beholder, is there like any sounds or signs of it rousing any of the zombies?
Take a moment to listen. No. Garbage pile. Wow, disgusting. It's pretty silent.
I definitely don't mind resting if you guys don't.
I could totally lay here for a minute or two with my
Yeah.
just my new appendage here. I think I'm gonna name her Lacey.
Oh, you
You
say you're
all-
Brenda?
After
Okay.
that, we could use a rest.
You all take a moment laying to rest. And for an hour, Ranga, you fall to sleep. Merle, you sort of keep a lookout, but you're resting, whittling, having a drink. Zerphine, you're kind of resting your eyes up against a trash bag that was mildly comfortable. And an hour passes in this way. You all wake or rouse from whatever you're doing. You have had a short rest, so you may regain hit points. And Ranga,
Yes.
as you wake, there is the start at your shoulder nub of a tiny blue clawed arm.
Well,
It's
first,
kind of like Deadpool's baby hand,
oh my
but it's
god! So first, Ranga just kind of like she doesn't like stir awake ever. She literally just like abruptly wakes up and she's like, "I'm awake! I'm awake! Hello!" And she then kind of like takes a minute, eyes are crossed, and she just kind of slowly turns her head and she goes, "Oh, would you looky there?" And she kind of like waves the arm around a little bit. She then takes she's like, "Now you're a little tiny now." Here. She's gonna take off the tongue that she has attached to her arm and she's going to hand it to the tiny hand. And just like start clicking it, clicking the tongs. There we go. Now it's like a retreat. What did them that thing's called? It'll be an extension of my own body. And she goes, "Hey y'all, you see my new hand?" And it's just She's ecstatic, and she goes, "It's like a little creature fella. What's your name, little buddy?"
Merle was about to screw back her flask on and put it in her pocket, but she starts to unscrew it back and takes another swig.
Valid. With waking up, I need you all to make one more Constitution save, except for Runga. You're immune.
17.
11.
11. Seraphine, you wretch. This- And the activeness of the air, it just is too much. And your stomach just keeps on churning for a while. You need to get out of here. You can feel it. Continuing on, you're not far now. But I think we'll leave that for next time. You're on To Be Diced.
Ooh.
Next time, we will more than likely have our Mikhail back. Hopefully, Rongo will come back with us for one more visit.
Oh, definitely. Like she's got a little fucking dinosaur arm right now with tongs. Like the whole entire time you're walking, y'all are just hear the clicking of tongs and just being like.
I love that, but Merle hates it.
It's terrifyingly perfect.
I love it. I love it so much.
And who knows? Maybe we'll even have another guest. So we'll see you next time. You're on To Be Diced. Bye, everyone.